Hey guys, Jason here. I have a pretty cool lead guitar lesson for you guys today, and it's based on a sweep arpeggio pattern. It's kind of what I'm calling a half sweep arpeggio, and we're doing a little twist at the end of it just to give it some flavor, so it's not just the standard up and down sweep arpeggio. So let's get to the exercise, and we'll talk a little bit about it more after that, and also stay tuned for a very special beer tasting I have for you. Alrighty, that wraps it up for this week's lead guitar exercise. And again, it's based on a very simple sweep arpeggio pattern, a very basic pattern. And, you know, I say half sweep, but technically we're not even going through the entire half of that sweep picking pattern. We're stopping at, I think, at the fourth note there, the G string, and then we're adding some more techniques to this pattern. So you're adding some string skipping. You're stopping at the G string, skipping the B string, going to the E, and then we also end on a little bend. So to me, that gives it some punch, gives it some feel, gives it some flavor. You guys who have been watching my channel long enough, you know that I'm not a huge fan of just the standard up and down sweep arpeggios. I mean, that's great that you can do that. It sounds awesome, and it takes a substantial amount of practice and talent to play sweep arpeggios and play them right. So I'm not knocking it by any means. I love fast guitar playing. I love speed picking. I love the sweep arpeggios, the whole nine yards. All I'm saying is when you hear the same pattern or the same type of pattern over and over and over, song after song, it's like, okay, I want something else. I want something, I want the technical stuff. And it's just me personally. I want to hear the techniques. I want the technical stuff in there because it's amazing. But I also want it mixed in with some feel and some punch. So when you take an amazing technique like that and you add some more flavor to it, I think it becomes more impactful at that point. At least for me. This is just my opinion. You guys will have to agree with me. So at any rate, my goal with this exercise is just to give you some additional techniques that you can throw into your sweep arpeggios. So take my exercise and build on it, make it your own, and just have fun with it. You can probably build some real cool patterns, throwing in those extra techniques. So anyway, now let's move on to a very special beer tasting event with a special guest. Alright guys, and now for our beer tasting event, and who do I have with me today? it's the famous Eddie Gray. He's the owner of thepipenuke.com, and so one of my lifelong friends. We've got a story that goes way back. Long story short, and you guys probably got this on one of the prior videos on our Nightwish recap. We went to a Nightwish concert together. He drove down from Pensacola to Tampa, and lifelong friend of mine. We're like brothers. We go way back. We've been in a few bands together, and even though we live miles away, like that Winger song, because Pensacola to Tampa is about a good 7-hour drive, we still try to hang out at least once a year to go to a metal show together. So I've got Eddie with me here, and we're gonna just do a quick beer tasting on a beer, kind of a new one for me. It's by Bold City Brewery, and it's called, sorry, I gotta look at this. It's called Duke's Cold Nose Brown Ale. You guys can see that there. It's got a little bulldog. Roof, roof. So Ed, let's try this out, man.
All right.
I do like brown ales.
I do too.
Yeah. Obviously, this is in a can, so you want to pour this in a nice.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. A little spillage there. You want to you want to pour this in a nice hefty beer glass like we have here. All right.
So, we got plenty of head on that.
Yeah, it's plenty there. So, well, let's let that calm. While your fizz is going down there, tell us a little bit about your website real quick, man. I know we kind of went over that in the last video, but you're the owner of thepipenuke.com.
Yes, thepipenuke.com.
Nook.
Not nuke.
Sorry,
because-
not nuke. I'm thinking of like Megadeth. And
No,
the
I'm
nuke
not.
stuff, so.
I don't want to destroy the earth with fire.
No, we don't want to do that. No.
But, so thepipenuke.com is kind of geared towards new pipe smokers and new pipe collectors.
Mm-hmm.
And so I carry Savinelli, Rossi, Missouri Meerschaum, some Stanwell, some Big Ben, and some other brands. And it kind of is just a good place to read the blog, get some new information on pipes and pipe smoking. And I've got a pipe club section, so you can find a pipe club in your area. So yeah, go check it out, pipenuke.com.
Well, let's try our beer out here, man. I've had this before, and actually I like it quite a bit.
Gosh.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Just saying tight, chum chum. Now, this is it's on the darker side. I mean, it's a brown ale, so obviously on the darker side here. But it's got a very, I would say it's got a rich flavor that you would expect from a brown ale. But it's not super overpowering or anything like that. I'd say it's a well balanced. A lot of the beers I've tried lately are very well balanced, and they're by reputable breweries. So this to me is a very well balanced brown ale. Tell us your thoughts on this, Eddie.
Well, I'm reading the can so I can cheat, but
Oh, okay, well.
it kind of had a nutty taste to me, almost like caramelized pecans,
Yes.
something like that.
I taste a hint of that, yeah.
But it says hints of chocolate and caramel with a smooth, nutty finish.
Yeah.
So hey, there you go. It truth in advertising right there. So yeah, it's like it's got this nice, sweet kind of pecan taste to me.
I taste that pecan, yeah. I taste that in there as well, so it's good.
But yeah, it's like Newcastle brown ale with
Similar to that.
something else going for it.
Actually, I actually like this a little better than the Newcastle. I like Newcastle, very good beer, but I actually prefer the taste of this over the Newcastle.
Yeah, it's really one-sided. The Newcastle is. This has some good stuff going for it. So.
Good stuff. Well, guys, that's it. Again, that is by Bold City Brewery, and I believe they're based out of Jacksonville, Florida, about 3.5 hours from us. And it's Duke's Cold Nose Brown Ale, just like for the little puppy dog on the can there. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for supporting my music and supporting my channel. And keep it metal. We'll see you next time.
Take it easy.